This evening, government considers ways to reorganize public transportation. Police apprehend suspects in robbery of a Haslington pastor. New magazine showcases the beauty of Guyana. And internationally, over 200 dead after suspected militants attack a mosque in Egypt.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel. Join us. Acting Commissioner of Police David Ramnarine encouraged ranks to maintain a high level of professionalism. Esther Sobers has the details in this report.
On Thursday, over 100 police ranks of 4 different training programs took part in a closing ceremony at the officers' training. Delivering the feature address, Acting Commissioner of Police David Ramnarine lamented the current state progress.
I thought long and hard as to what to speak about, or what to talk about, or what to deliver in form of this address here this afternoon. It seems as though when we make some strides forward by our own design, we seem to go backwards. And it ought not to be in an organization that can deliver so much, from which much is expected, or better is expected. And these are the realities.
Nonetheless, Commissioner Ramnarine encouraged the graduates to change their negative perception of the police force, since quality policing is only achieved through consistency and professionalism. The top cop charged graduates to make professionalism a way of life.
The key to quality and efficiency is professionalism. Being a professional, as you see there, means much more than wearing a suit and tie, or having a title, or having a degree. It has to do with how you conduct yourself in the workplace, with colleagues, with others who you come in contact with, or speak with, or correspond with. You cannot be a professional in the line of work we do for the 8 or 10 or 12 hours you are on duty, and you're not a professional when you're off duty. It does not work.
29 participants graduated from the elementary prosecutors course, 32 from the continuous professionalism development program, 27 from the special constabulary initiative training, and the remainder of the CID induction course. He stressed that the same degree of efficiency and effectiveness used to arrest and prosecute criminals must also be exhibited in the pursuit of wrongdoing, whether it be a member of the public or fellow police officers. I'm Esther Sobers reporting for Channel 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Esther. Today, Working People's Alliance member Desmond Trotman was sworn in as Gecom Commissioner. After taking the oath of office, Trotman told the media, quote, "I am there as a Guyanese representing the interest of the people of Guyana, and I would hope that the other members of the Commission will assume that same posture. I believe that the commissioners representing the government side will understand the importance of adopting a position that is in the interest of the nation." The Guyana Election Commission comprises of Chairman Retired Justice James Patterson and members Vincent Alexander, Charles Corbin, Desmond Trotman, Bibi Shadik, Robeson Ben, and Ses Gunraj. The government is currently considering alternatives to pretrial incarceration. Esther Sobers has more.
The government has recently commissioned a study on alternatives to incarceration for pretrial detainees in Guyana's prison. The study has revealed some interesting statistics.
As you know, the current remand population of our prison facilities accounts for 35% of all inmates. And the cost of providing meals alone for the remand population is estimated approximately $150 million annually. That's just for food for our remand inmates.
Minister Ramjatan also noted the strain current rates on pretrial incarceration causes on the system.
The current high rate of remand to prison population makes a strong case for stakeholders along the criminal justice chain to seek ways to eliminate inappropriate use of pretrial incarceration.
The study was commissioned through the Citizen Security Strengthening Program of the Ministry of Public Security. The study was commissioned in the aftermath of the deadly fires at Camp Street Prison. Reporting for Headline News, I'm Esther Sobers.
In this report, Esther Sobers tells us that the story of a Haslington pastor who was robbed of almost $2 million may soon have a happy ending.
On Wednesday, Pastor Eldon Anderson was robbed of over $1.8 million after being attacked by two armed men. Yesterday, police arrested 3 male suspects in connection with the robbery. The vehicle allegedly used along with a pair of false number plates and part of the stolen cash have been recovered. One of the suspects has since admitted to the crime and has also implicated the others, as well as another stringent efforts are being made to have them apprehended. Meanwhile, a search of one of the suspects' home on West Bank Demerara resulted in the arrest of 6 persons, 3 males and 3 females, after a total of 299 grams of cannabis was found. Investigations are in progress. I'm Esther Sobers reporting for Channel 2 Headline News.
Proof that prayers do get answered. Thanks again. Coming up on Headline News after the break, Guyana may soon have a public transportation authority, and new magazine showcases the beauty of Guyana. Stay with us.
Are you running out of ideas of what gift to buy? Scared of getting the wrong size or color or something they already have? Why not try a gift certificate from John Lewis Styles, available in any dollar value and can be used towards clothing, shoes, and accessories. Let the person choose exactly what they want and they'll definitely be happy. Gift certificates can also be used as employee bonuses, sales incentives, and office gift exchanges. So try our gift certificates today. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Season's greetings from Kisul's Furniture Store.
For the best Creole food in town, come to Ridley's Restaurant. Taste our hot meals, fresh bread, and sweet pastries. Our spacious dining hall is free for all occasions. For reservations and more, call 226-2518 or 225-7245. We're open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wrigley's Restaurant, located at 38 Robb Street, Laceytown, between King and Wellington Streets. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Ridley's Restaurant. Tasty and healthy eating.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook, Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go. Welcome back. The management of the Demerara Harbour Bridge advises commuters that the Demerara Harbour Bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic today, November 24th, 2017 at 9 p.m. to facilitate an urgent transit of one marine vessel through the retractor span. Retraction is expected to last for 20 minutes. The DHBC apologizes for the short notice and any inconvenience caused. Guyana may soon have a transit authority. Here's more. Speaking after a recently concluded public consultation, Minister of Public Infrastructure David Patterson expressed interest in several of the proposed recommendations by the authors of the ongoing Sustainable Urban Transportation Study.
One of the most revealing facts is there's no one entity responsible for public transportation. There's about like 5 or 6 different entities, so you obviously know that can lead to chaos. The issues of gender, the issues of parking and those things are all things that we have to discuss and as a country and as a municipality. So it's a learning tool, it's a jump starting off point.
Since the public transportation system is largely unregulated and utilizes private operators, there is much disorganization. Thus, Minister Patterson is in support of implementing recommendations, the creation of a National Transportation Authority, for example.
Within next year, definitely I will have the routes, the different routes, streamlining the different routes, and maybe and commencement of discussion on a new transportation authority to look at the routes and tariffs and fares and those things like that.
Additional training for minibus drivers was also a recommendation Minister Patterson supports. Guyana's newest magazine was launched on Wednesday. Esther Sobers tells us that the magazine will showcase Guyana's budding tourist destinations.
As Tourism Awareness Month comes to a close, the first edition of Explore Guyana magazine was released on Wednesday. Each edition will feature interesting destinations and breathtaking sights, all within Guyana. Publisher Lokesh Singh spoke proudly of the efforts undertaken to make the magazine a success.
We've seen this magazine grow over the years, and I am pleased to share with you as well that I believe tonight's edition is going to be the largest edition we have published in the history of the magazine. We're going to deliver to you tonight a magazine of 112 pages. It tells you that the tourist industry is growing. Our advertising support has been constant.
President of Tourism and Hospitality Association, Andre De Caris, also spoke about the new magazine.
And they want to know everything there is to know. So what we have done is we have, this year, for the first time, divided the magazine by month. So that if you are here in November, as an example, you can open up to November and you can see all of the activities, hi Kitty, all of the activities that are going on during the month of November.
Minister of Business Dominic Gaskin praised the writers of the magazine for showcasing the world all the beauty Guyana has to offer.
But we've certainly not exposed ourselves enough. And this is why we remain undiscovered. But with magazines such as Explore Guyana, we can be discovered by readers from all over the world. Guyana can become a leading green destination by the year 2025.
The magazine will have 35,000 copies available for free distribution. For Channel 2 Headline News, I'm Esther Sobers.
Don't go away. Still ahead, we have our regional news, international news, and your 7-day weather forecast.
Season's greetings from Kisoul's Furniture Store.
For the best Creole food in town, come to Ridley's Restaurant. Taste our hot meals, fresh bread, and sweet pastries. Our spacious dining hall is free for all occasions. For reservations and more, call 226-2518 or 225-7245. We're open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wrigley's Restaurant, located at 38 Robb Street, Laceytown, between King and Wellington Streets. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Ridley's Restaurant. Tasty and healthy eating.
Are you running out of ideas of what gift to buy? Scared of getting the wrong size or color or something they already have? Why not try a gift certificate from John Lewis Styles? Available in any dollar value and can be used towards clothing, shoes, and accessories. Let the person choose exactly what they want and they'll definitely be happy. Gift certificates can also be used as employee bonuses, sales incentives, and office gift exchanges. So try our gift certificates today. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook. Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go. Welcome back. We now take a look at the region. Colombian Navy divers are searching for 10 people who disappeared on Tuesday after their boats capsized in the Orinoco River. 18 people were on board the boats. Thus far, 8 were rescued. The accident happened 10 kilometers downstream from Puerto Carreño. According to a local government official, of the 8 people rescued, 6 were Venezuelans and 2 Colombians. It is believed that several of the missing persons are children. And in Argentina, the Navy has yet to find a submarine that disappeared 9 days ago. Although an event, quote, consistent with an explosion was detected north of the ARA San Juan's last known location, spokesman Captain Enrique Baldi said there had been no more trace of it. More than 12 countries have offered to help with the search. The vessel had 44 people on board.
It seems to me that from the reports I've been getting from the police and from the streets and everybody, it is going smoothly. Contrary to what the naysayers and the people who were swearing that an apocalypse would occur, it has gone very, very well. The people who are responsible parents who consume marijuana, and even people who are not parents, have decided to consume it responsibly. So it is going very smoothly, and certainly the world has not ended. We are hoping that, and we're still in the process of writing regulations to deal with the youths and the young people who will want to smoke marijuana but can't or won't be allowed to by law. Listen, we hope that we don't need to write regulations because we're hoping that people will respect and understand what it is for. But we're still writing the regulations. We're still putting the institutional structures that we have to deal with those who fall through the cracks. But Aaron, I must say, the way it has been proceeding so far, it is a tremendous success. So We like the law that was put in place. Hopefully the views that will be expressed to the Commission today, we can use some of those own views to benefit locally, how we can make it even better or to tweak it to a level where we can say, look, we have a well-seasoned piece of legislation that addresses people who want to who want to smoke their marijuana responsibly, who are adults.
On November 1st, Belize decriminalized marijuana, making possession of up to 10 grams of marijuana legal. Attorney General of Belize, Michael Pierre-Fett, recently spoke to Channel 5 Belize about the issue. Here's more. And internationally, in Zimbabwe, the African nation's new president, Emerson Mnangagwa, has pledged to re-engage the country with the world following the ouster of former President Robert Mugabe. In his inauguration speech, Mr. Mnangagwa sought to reassure foreign investors to attract outside investment into the nation's ailing economy. In Egypt, over 200 people have been killed in a mosque in the Sinai Peninsula. Sources say the men detonated a bomb outside and went on a shooting spree during Friday prayers. CBS News foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer reports from London.
CBS News foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer is now with us from London. Liz, what's the latest?
Well, details are still coming in from obviously traumatized witnesses, but so far we've learned that a group of men apparently arrived at the mosque on ATVs and planted a bomb outside. When it went off and the worshippers began to stream out of the building, the men opened fire on them. Some witnesses say that the shooting went on so long that it was still going on even as the ambulances were arriving to pick up the wounded and the dead. Nobody has yet claimed responsibility, though it's probable that a radical Islamist group carried out this attack, either the local affiliate of al-Qaeda or more likely the local branch of ISIS. The Al-Rawda Mosque is near the town of El Arish in the Sinai Peninsula. It was recently the scene of another attack on Egyptian security forces back in September. And the whole area, the Sinai, has been violent and unstable for a decade. Not only is this the deadliest attack so far in the Sinai, it's also the first one on a mosque. Radical Islamists in Egypt have called on followers to attack Christians, but in this case, the dead and the wounded would have been fellow Muslims. They may have been targeted as members of the Sufi branch of Islam, which both al-Qaeda and ISIS consider blasphemous. The Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi is meeting right now with his senior security officials, and the number of casualties, as high as it is still expected to rise further. Adriana?
What a horrific event. Elizabeth Palmer for us in London. Thank you.
And now for your 7-day weather forecast. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Friday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook and YouTube. You can also tune in on Sunday morning at 6:30 for a rebroadcast, and Monday evening at 7 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your homes, and do have a blessed weekend.